I do have speakers, please come to the front and get ready.
It's a hard act to follow, Katie, but here we are. Conference Chair. In parts of the UK today, a single GP can still be managing 40 to 60 consultations in a single day, alongside home visits, repeat prescribing, and the ever-growing administrative demand. This is despite all the hard work by GPC and LMCs to promote safe working. This is not sustainable as a model of care. It is a system operating beyond safe capacity. And we all know what happens when any system is pushed beyond its safe limits. Something gives. If it's not time, it's safety. If it's not safety, it is the very workforce itself. This motion is about stating clearly and without ambiguity that general practice in the UK has reached that point. Safe working is not a preference. It is not a long-term aspiration. It is a fundamental requirement for patient safety and for protecting the very workforce that sustains the NHS. Yet, right now, safe working limits are not meaningfully embedded in general practice. Instead, we have a system that expects rising demands to be absorbed without corresponding increase in staffing, funding, or contractual flexibility. That burden is carried every single day, not just by GP, but by the entire practice team. And the truth is, the system is being held together by goodwill. But goodwill is not a workforce plan. This motion draws a necessary line. We're calling on the BMA to ensure workload limits properly reflect the real complexity of modern general practice, including supervision responsibilities and administrative burden, not just appointment numbers. We are demanding funding and contractual mechanisms that allow safe working to actually be achieved and that do not penalise practices for refusing unsafe conditions created by systemic underfunding. We are also clear, when practices reach safe capacity, demand must be commissioned elsewhere. It cannot simply be absorbed into already overstretched teams. And finally, we must move away from crude access and volume-based metrics that drive unsafe throughput and instead value continuity, clinical judgment, and meaningful population health outcomes. Conference, this motion is not controversial, it is not radical, it is not divisive, it is simply common sense. No healthcare system should expect its workforce to deliver care in conditions that are knowingly unsafe. No practice should be forced to choose between meeting demand and maintaining safety. This motion is a no-brainer. It deserves support in all its parts because every part is necessary. We cannot talk about patient safety without safe workload limits. We cannot demand increased access without funding, and we cannot continue expecting general practice to absorb limitless demand with finite resources. So, this is the choice before us, whether we continue to normalise unsafe working or we finally make safe working non-negotiable. This is not optional, it is essential, it must happen. Conference, I move.